ASMR Coffin Radio.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Coffin Radio. I am Heartthrob Rob, and today we are talking about Double Shot at Love, Season 3, Episode 4, Chicken Buttlet. Really good episode here, man. The bio here reads, Paulie sets up the perfect date spot when he brings the Jersey Shore boardwalk to the desert. Vinny finds the lady who can help him prank Paulie. A shocking elimination leaves Vinny without an appetite. Good fucking episode here, man. This is easily the best episode of the season so far. These girls were getting into it, letting fucking everything fly. This is the kind of shit that I want to see. The night starts off with, the night before. It shows JJ writing him a note, coming with a little coupon. It says good for one kiss. He's like, it comes with a yes, no. I'm more of a maybe guy. So you kind of see the seeds here getting planted. The next day, it's a pool day. And Erica P is kind of, shout out to Erica P. Erica P, I see you. But Erica P kind of scared of Peyton a little bit and says, she's kind of freaked out by her. She feels bad trying to holler at him when some other girl's trying to get there. You know what I mean? She doesn't want to make it shit be awkward. But with a little bit of coaching, with a little bit of coaching from Nikki and Paulie, she goes over and talks to Vinny a little bit. So as he's doing it, he's talking to Peyton, hanging out, and Erica says that she's kind of feeling, that she's getting bullied a little bit by Peyton, and I kind of see where she's coming from with just because she's kind of, it seems like she's kind of freaked out by her, just because she's a little bit crazy. Sorry, I'm trying to read my fucking notes as I go here. Later that night, everybody goes to the boardwalk. And they're playing games and fucking around, and Erica D wins the game, the game, so she gets to go on a date with Vinny that night. And so they're playing around, hanging out, winning games, fucking around on the thing, and they definitely have a good time. You can tell there's a lot of chemistry, easily the most chemistry that he's had with any of the other girls on a date, and probably the most chemistry that he's had with any girl in the house so far on these episodes. Sorry, what I meant to say is earlier that when he was talking, he actually pulls Peyton to the side and he tells her, hey, about the bullying. And she said, hey, I kind of just got resting bitch face. That's how I look, So as the girls come back from the boardwalk, Peyton pulls Erica P to the side and she says, we've actually never talked. And she's really straightforward, kind of pushy, but I want to, but she tells her side of the story. But I also want to fucking put out there, she never apologized. Like, if you were really felt some type of way, you could say, hey, I'm sorry if I made you feel some kind of way, Erica P. If I'm sorry if I made you feel some way, I didn't mean to be like that. But instead, she's kind of like, for the record, I never bullied anyone, blah, 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 I'm not like that. I kind of feel like if saying sorry just puts it out there like, hey, brother, like, maybe I'm not sorry for what I did, but hey, man, I'm sorry for what emotions it caused in you, I guess. But I want to say that she did not apologize there, but she kind of is just really more stern than anything. That I thought was kind of fucked up. As Paulie is coming back with Erica D, he says, let's kiss before we go inside. She kisses him, has all the bears and shit like that, and they decide to want to play a prank on everybody, and they actually, she sprained her ankle, and they come in and kind of fuck around. Let's see what else here. The next morning, they go to work out. Peyton pulls him to the side. She's kind of crying a little bit, saying she feels bad. She took that other girl to the side, and he says, hey, it means a lot to me that you feel like that. Next, we have the dinner elimination. He calls two girls. He calls Lindsay, and JJ. JJ wears her orange breakup dress, and Lindsay has got the twins out. Jesus Christ. Lindsay is fucking snacked, looking all sorts of delicious. Lindsay, shout out to you. I'll be hollering at your DMs soon. They ask, the girls are like, oh, who do you think's going home? Who do you think's going home? I think JJ. I think Lindsay. And one of the girls goes, I think they're both going home. And they all go like, yeah, I think we're all going home. And when it comes down to it for dinner, he tells Lindsay, even though as fine as she looks, that's my word, even though as fine as she looks, he tells her it's more of just a homie vibe, and she gotta go. Next, he tells JJ, it's game over, and she's like, okay, well, let me be real now. Her demeanor switches like that. She's ready to go. As she's talking shit, she goes, since you like fake asses, and pulls out one of those fucking fake titty things, puts it right there in his food, and says, here, since you like fake asses, here's a fake ass for you. She goes, and it's keto. I fucking screamed as this bitch did that. She was wilding out here, fucking going crazy. So she's telling him how it is, and he's kind of got to sit there and take it as she's fucking getting her 15 minutes of fame right here on television, like a bitch supposed to. She's doing how a real bitch supposed to. He sits there and he takes it, and he's like, hey, never lose your fire, JJ. And he gives him a hug, and that's kind of it. and you got Vinny and Nikki watching from the end. And it looks like next week we're gonna have some cameos by Angelina and her buddies. It looks like there's gonna be a lot of chaos. Hopefully this shit starts picking up, man, because this was a good episode. The last couple ones, the girls haven't really excited me. You've got some good moments, but nothing as good as this episode. Good all the way around. You got two broads that are fighting over here. You got one girl that's going crazy, and they're all emotional, real pretty girls doing what they do. No fake shit. They're clicked up. It is what it is. But, you know, he's starting to get more and more deeper into these girls, as it were. But he's going to find the one. Obviously, he's got the most chemistry with Erica D, as far as I can see. He does like that Kiki girl, I think, you know, that stewardess. Seems to like her. All the girls are real pretty, man. So he's definitely going to have his work cut out for him. And we'll take it from there, you know, see who he has a connection with. And I guess we'll see next week. It looks like a lot of cat fighting with Angelina. But let me know what you guys think about it. We'll talk about it in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and if you like what you're watching, then hop in the coffin. Follow us on social media at Coffin Radio. Coffin is spelled with a K. And that's all for today.
ASMR Coffin Radio.